Hello guys, this is a video on executing Python commands in editor tools in Unreal Engine 5. I have a script here which is a function called hello. It prints out the value that comes in and it returns the same value plus 10. I have the first execute command I'm using is this node, which is import sys, and I'm appending my path to this. I could directly execute this file, but when you're working with a bigger repo, this helps a lot. Then you're just importing the module in, and you can reuse them how much ever you want. So in this case, I am importing this. I'm adding the file path to my sys path, and then I'm importing my tutorial as u, and then I put a portion here for reloading it. If you want to see why that is, especially for when you're developing, you need the modules to be reloaded, because whenever you change in the code, you want it to be refreshed every time you execute. There's a video in the description if you want to check it out. This whole thing was inspired by MattLake, who's on YouTube. He's making videos similar to this one, and it's pretty good. And I took that out from his code. So let's see here. I have an import and I have a function here. Now I want to import the variable a as, so I have it written down. It's like not the cleanest way to do this, but basically 2, and I have another one here that is basically calling that function with the variable a. Okay, and then I'm printing out whatever is the result. Important thing to look at in this is the execution. I have execute file here. I could actually put in directly the file name here, and that would also work. Here I have it on execute statement mode, which is also like, if I have it on execute file mode, it works perfect. But I can't have it on evaluate statement mode, and I'll tell you why. Evaluate statement mode allows you to do much more than just execute this Python command. It allows you to get an output. So it is expecting an output. If you try to get an output from these modes, it will be none. And when you execute it like here, I just have the function call, and this function has the return. So the evaluation mode, evaluate statement mode, takes my function, whatever is outputted, directly into result, and then it just comes out here. Perfect. The input is not perfect, but the output is perfectly coming out. You can test this out by, let me just log, and I have a button here that says 2 and 2 plus 10 is 12. Right. Now, why these nodes? Why not use some other nodes? I have been using, today I saw this video by the MattLake on this other node that was execute Python script, which I was using for my previous project. The problem with this is it works perfectly, by the way. Like, you can add inputs into it. It is incredible. You can add outputs as well, and these are treated as variables that comes in and outputs the other way around. But you can't have this in the middle of an execution like this. You need to have the entire code right here. Reason is, if you plug this in privately here, like, let's say I want, this works in all contexts the same way, where if I wanna do this right here, and then I find, let's say I run this, the problem is a is not defined, because a is in here, and whatever execute Python script does, it doesn't get stored in memory. When you go to the next node, all that has been done by this node is gone. So it's not the most ideal situation. I need it to, like, I need to have control over whatever I do over time. I have a practical application for this over here, which is like, let's say I have a text input, which is right here. You can't see it, but there is a text right here. I want to take a number and I do the same thing. I want to do the same thing where I want to output plus 10 into whatever I want to do. Okay, so I have a text input, I have a plus, like I'm just appending it and then I'm returning it right here. So that is a is equal to whatever I input, and then it does the same thing. Let's just compile that, create a log, and there's nothing over there, sorry. Let's just go 22, 33, and it just does the thing, which works. Again, this is what I hated the whole time, I appending nodes in, but again, I don't see a way around this. So my new approach is going to be, I'm going to have a function. So take that, I am going to take like that, like this, and there's actually no need for plugging that in. I just hide your version. I take pure one input, one output, and both of these should be string, or this could be text, and the next could be string for like a little bit more cleaner approach. Alright, let's talk about this new node. I'm gonna just plug it in here, and then I'm gonna directly plug this over here, print, and this kind of eliminates these two nodes of adding variables and executing the command, and this right there. Yes, now this imports the things. Again, we have the function here. Treat this as this function call, like normal function call, and then print out this thing here. This is input and output. Like you can just keep adding inputs into this, and how much ever you want. Inside here, what I've done is I've taken the same append. So this is whatever hello, whatever my function call is, my input that goes here, which is the number, and then the closing brackets, and I plug that into the execution evaluation statement mode, and just go directly into output. The beauty of this is you can keep adding. If I want to add more, I will just move this down, add a comma, and this is my third value. I want to add another value. This is what it looks like. So I can just keep adding how much ever values I want, and the function call will be big. And this is basically what even functions in C++ do, I think, in Blueprint. You're just basically adding into a function. It looks clean on the outside, which is just a function. Great. You basically turned your Python function into a Blueprint function. And you have input, you have output, goes here, goes there, and my code works. I hope so. That also my binding app. So syntax. Oh, okay. What's the syntax? Oh, because okay, dash. Log, run it. 6, 7. Yeah, perfect. Right. And that's gonna be what I'll be working with. So yeah, this looks kind of clean. My previous execution was really bad. I think I can show you one sec. This was a tool I built for taking location, intensity, and all that values I need for a light rig into a JSON from Maya and importing it directly into Unreal. So basically building a Unreal Maya rig in Unreal because like my company had more Maya lighting artists. So there was a JSON file being exported from Maya, and it will create a light rig in Unreal basically. to do this, all I had was execute Python script. So what I basically did is I took whatever variable this, whatever location, appended it, and appended that to like whatever I need, like a variable, how to make the variable kind of thing, and then I have my entire Python script right here. This is dog shit. It's like really bad way to do this. Return the value, execute Python, and it worked, but it's not the greatest when it comes to cleanliness or web page or whatever. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.